In today's video, I'm going to show you how to get set up within the Meta Business Manager, how to connect your Shopify data to Meta so that you can set up your catalog as well to allow you to run Dabba campaigns, Advantage Plus campaigns with internal catalog, so on and so forth. So this video should give you a guide to get set up within an hour. And keep in mind there is a lot of information tailored depending on how far you're set up within your own business. Now, he says to say the high level stuff, the real in-depth technical stuff can be found internally if you choose to work with me as a partner. So here what I do is try to give a guide, but I manage a portfolio of companies, and these companies I have a protocol, and in this protocol it's pretty defined on how you can replicate similar results we're seeing for 8-figure a year brand. So with that being said, use this as a guide, use this as a resource to add to your tool shed. Now we're gonna have the Meta Business Manager, Meta Ad Account, Meta Pixel, creating the Meta Catalog, connecting the Meta Catalog to Shopify, and of course verifying Pixel and Catalog integration. So this is a direct SOP walkthrough to get technically onboarded onto the Meta Ads platform within 60 minutes or less. Some key platforms that you're going to need access to is a valid Meta profile. I'm talking Facebook plus Instagram, your Shopify, and then if you're advertising on more than one platform or on a daily ad spend level, you're spending more than like 10K a day, then I would say it's recommended to get into third-party tracking. Now, Triple is more towards brands. I would say less on the annual, like $1 million a year, maybe 10 million a year. Anything past that, I would recommend Northbeam because just the data points and how up to date on an hourly spectrum Northbeam is set up on, then that's kind of where I'm leaning towards. So keep in mind, if you already have an ad account created, MetaPixel installed, or catalog integrated from Shopify, there's some steps that, of course, you can skip. Now, I say this to say, at a high level overview, we have Meta account hierarchy. You need Facebook user profile. Then you're going to need your Meta Business Manager, which is then going to control your internal assets. Your internal assets are your catalog, pixel, ad account, Instagram profile, Facebook page. Now, the good thing about having your ad account is that your internal assets under one setting is the more ad spend you do, I would say, in a monthly scale. Let's say your frequency in ad spend shifting, it's always increasing. You have more access to data points when everything is established under one business manager. You get what I'm saying? So like you have an ideal customer profile. Let's say the demographic is the majority of your demographic of your audience is female, and I would say they are around 45 to 25. That's the bulk of your customer base. If we're running ads, building creatives, building meta strategy, building ad copy that's tailored to that demographic, and we're extracting all these data points, and we feed this into one main pixel that feeds this into a business manager, which is connected to your user profile under one domain, you don't have different profiles with a different business manager targeting different demographics. Everything's just organized under one. Well, then over time, you're going to see actually a decrease in CPMs, right? If you have an Instagram, if you're whitelisting ads and that Instagram has a decent following organically, you're going to see higher engagement. Of course, like I said, a byproduct, lower CPMs. And then ultimately, second, third level consequences are lower CPAs, higher click-through rates, and then your creatives, your hit rate on that's going to be higher, right? Because organically, you're just set up for success. So that's kind of the overview of this hierarchy. Now, if you want specifics, I linked the article here. You just type in Facebook Business Manager setup, and then you're going to have a Facebook article anyway. It's pretty simple. You click on create account, enter your business name, of course, business email on this sector here. Then you go into set up the Meta Ad account. So this is where in the Meta Business Manager, go to business settings, select accounts, then add accounts. From here, you can click add asset and then connect your Meta page and then your account. And then from there, you can name your ad account, choose your time zone, currency, and payment method. Some advice here is with this payment method, Amex Gold Business provides 4x return on points on every dollar spent. I don't know what the competitor to that is. I think it's what, Chase Sapphire or something like that, where it's like, what, 4%, 5% return. Now, regardless, I recommend using a credit card here because, like I said, the points can pay you back, can give you a free trip, whatever. But debit card doesn't hurt as well. I think Meta does prefer debit cards to an extent, but just because they're not paying high processing fees with like merchants or whatever. Needless to say, it really doesn't matter. If you're already set up on credit cards, you want the points, use your credit card here. If not, then just use your debit card. Doesn't really matter. And you just want something consistent, so then you can increase your daily ad spend, especially if you're starting out. I'm pretty sure you're going to be capped to what, like $100 a day, and then the more you spend over a long enough time horizon, Meta's going to give you access to spend $1,000 a day, so on and so forth. So they're going to increase your limits the more you do business with Meta. And then keep in mind, one business manager can only be assigned to one direct ad account. And then if you want some more information, here's a direct blog post right here where you can see all your current active Meta Business Managers. Now, in your Meta Business Manager, you want to assign the media buying team to the ad account, pixel, catalog, and then the Meta page. So this is found right here. You see page, pretty much ad account, pixel, and then catalog. You want to add anybody who is managing your ads, add them here. And then you want to set up a Meta Pixel step by step. Here's a breakdown, but if we were to create a Meta Pixel, what is a Meta Pixel? Well, I want to define it like this using Meta's terms. Simply put, Meta Pixels, think about it, it's on your website. It's gathering all this data points, sharing that to the ad platform to then, in theory, making your ads more tailored to who you're trying to target. So Meta has a full breakdown on how to do this. In summary, you want to go to Events Manager in the Meta Business Suite, click on Connect Data Sources, select Web, choose Meta Pixel, select Connect, add pixel name and website URL, enter the name of your pixel, enter your website URL, click Continue, set up the pixel on your website. And this is where, if you have Shopify connected, you're going to choose Shopify as your partner. And then pretty much you add events in the setup tool, verify pixel installation, set up conversion tracking and custom events, configure pixel settings, review test pixel. Meta has this all broken down here as well. And then Shopify step-by-step setup is you go into Shopify, you load in, you download the Pixel app here, and then you just connect your Meta Pixel to your Facebook, Instagram page. And then you want to allow maximum as far as data tracking. And then from here, you want to open the event setup tool, enter your website URL, follow prompts, set up buttons like purchases, sign up, what stage within the funnel they're at. And then that's going to verify your pixel. You want to run a test run, right? Use a fake or use a similar duplicate URL, maybe run through a purchase, see if that tracks. If it does, you're good to go. And then from there, you can literally just set up your Meta catalog. So in here, the Meta catalog is pretty simple. You have to go to the Commerce Manager in the Meta Business Suite, get started. And then here you click on Create Catalog, choose the type of catalog you want. Here, for this example's sake, we're in e-commerce. We'll click on e-commerce. We use data feed. We're going to install with like Shopify. We have a CSV or whatever. We're going to install our catalog or products into Meta via partner integration with Shopify. As you see here, click on Shopify. Configure your catalog settings at the tab, and then you just verify and manage your catalog. So at a high level overview, step by step, that's kind of the phase you need to really maximize Meta's potential. Then you can run whitelisting ads, you can run Dabble campaigns. You have everything you need to really scale Meta. So that's a high level overview to get set up in 60 minutes or less. If you have any questions, drop them down below. That being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to expedite the process, you want to skip the phase of you getting burned by ad agencies, you want this set up for you internally, you can check out scalevelocity.io, where you can book in a call if you feel like you're ready for the next step. Speak directly with me. If I feel like you're qualified, I'll make you an offer. If you want the internal assets to get set up for an exit one day, you're not there yet, but you want the roadmap, you can also check out scalevelocity.io, where you can read my 30-page protocol breaking this all down step by step, what you need to actually get set up for an exit. With that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one.